Welcome to theWord.net and thewordbooks.com. Today in the Word 7, we're going to be looking at the new feature of column text. Another way to look at this is interlinear view. We went back and forth what was the appropriate title, and we settled in on column text for right now. If in the Word 7, you will see here somewhat of an intralinear view. Let me zoom in on this. In the intralinear view, you have your Greek, English, etc., and so on. There's other things that you can have in there. But if you go into the column text mode, it depends on what Bible you select. I have several options turned on. Let's go ahead and turn off the gloss option for right now. That is an excellent feature that we've talked about in other videos. We'll just turn it off for this particular. Actually, we'll just put it on show no link for this particular one. And you can see there's the English in here. We're looking at the THGNT, which has the interlinear, which has an English text built into it. We have turned on, of course, the Greek. Then we have the transliteration, English, Strong's, lemma transliteration, and the morphology. If you notice, we've displayed it as one verse at a time, which is very helpful if you do two Bible views. So let's go to another Bible view, and we're going to do it right below it, in fact. And let's go back in here, and let's go to let's just do the Byzantine for now, just for comparison's sake. And we'll go into John 1, 2, and I'm going to go ahead and tie these two Bibles together. So when I scroll this one, it scrolls here. So I'm going to go up in here, and I am actually going to turn the Bible view option. Let's go into the column text mode, and we're going to turn off word wrap. What this will allow me to do is to scroll, and I don't need all the transliteration views on for right now. I'm just going to hide them. I'm going to go in here and go no link, and also under lemma, just giving myself a little bit more room so you can see what's going on better. Okay, so now I can scroll sideways, and I can get my various words are one right under another. So in the beginning was the word, and for example, I can go in here, and I got logos, and I can go on and so on. Now my dictionaries, you just get them a little bigger here. And you'll see when I click on this one, of course, my dictionary is updated as well. And I have it right here, the interlinear or the column text mode is updating. Let's go down to verse 2. And when you do one verse at a time, it is quite efficient and quite fast. Now, when you go in, so you can go through and scroll, and you, for those that have used other Bible software, you've probably seen a similar feature that goes along the verse like this, and so on. And let's go in, let's swap it out to a Net Bible. And let's go into column text mode, and you'll see our Strong's is in here with our footnotes lower. So it gives you can still have your Strong's on if you want to do it that way. Let's go into the Byzantine. We'll go column text mode, and since this one doesn't have any English in it, you can still see the Greek, the Strong's, the lemma, and the morphology. And you can hover over these. Let's see, I believe I don't have it on the right Bible. Right, morphology. Okay, there we are. Oh, it's a click. You have to click it, and so on. Okay, very good. So as you can see here, you can go through it. Now let's go ahead and close this, give us a little bit more of a foot space here. We'll zoom out a little bit here. And there is a mode where you can go in and go into your column text. And let's say you want to look at verses before and after for context. You don't want the verse markers to be a hindrance to you. So you've got verse 9 before and verse 11 after. So you can go down through the verses, and you can still have the before and after. There is another mode, and now it'll tell you very clearly. It says, well, you can go word wrap like I have here. So now you can see 11, 12, 13, and so on. You can go all the way up to verse 1, and so on. As you increase the number of verses, the speed will change on this column text. So let's go into the chapter mode. Now note, you give it some time, it will load, but it is a slower mode at this particular juncture in the word 7. And there we have it. We have John, and we can go into John chapter 1 and you scroll down through it. Now, of course, it'll update as you go through the chapters and so on. And you can look through it, and you can check these various items out. You can go in and, of course, change your different text colors and all those various items. There's quite a bit in this column text mode. Let's go ahead and turn it back to the single verse, and I'm going to put it back on 0, and I'm going to turn word wrap off. So this would be, if you had this view, for example, let's turn on right here, and let's dock this one to the top. Give me some good foot space there. Zoom out. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and give me a Bible view here in the middle. And we're going to go, and for me, let's do a net Bible right here. And so I can go through and let's sync these two up. And so now as I go through and I can click on verse 7 here, I will see verse 7 up here. And if maybe I'm not as versed in the Greek, I can go in here and turn that on. I could even turn off the lemma if I don't want that. And you will notice there is settings are different for the interlinear or the column text view, than the regular Bible view, and you can kind of go back and forth and have those specialized for your needs. So let's go back up to John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and so in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. So interesting feature to go through and check out. So this is a new feature for the word 7, the column text or the interlinear view. Thank you for your time.